Yeah, it's Yolanda. Y'all look a hot mess. I gotta get my hair done. So I'm gonna flip this camera back around right about now. But come on, join you, girl. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. So, yeah, I'm gonna see. Look at that truck right there. He's got it all fired up. But hey, you guys, it's Yolanda. I'm here. And your girl be rolling all different times of the night. It's a little bit windy, but I'm headed to another hub. So I just decided to come on here this time of night and to see who is available. I have never went live this time of night, y'all. What time is it? I ain't too long. I'm still doing my thing. What time of morning is it? It's where I'm at. Let me see. It's 11 something. Okay, so I'm on a different time zone right now. All right, I got you. I got you. Your girl feel you. So anyhow, you guys get a chance. Come on in. Somebody might not come in. Even if y'all don't come in, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm going to still be here. I'm gonna still upload. Y'all like that? This is the brand new. What do you call it? The new 2026. Check it out. It's a KW. It's bad to the bone, baby. It is wicked. That's how we roll in Indiana. Roll. Look at that. Ain't it beautiful? Check it out. Wow. That is a beauty. Let me see how the back looking. Let me see how the back looking. KW here. Oh yeah. Nice truck. Nice. Got a spare tire. Look at all of that. You can't hardly see because it's late here. But look at there. This bad boy is off the hinges. Got a truck leaving out the truck gate. But check it out. This is a beauty. This yellow here, brand new. I wonder if anybody buy it yet. I don't think nobody has bought this truck as of yet. But it's a nice truck. But I want you guys to see how sweet it is. I'm gonna go to the front. It is a T680. Let y'all get a better view of it. It is a KW. Check that bad boy out. Wonder how much that puppet costs. About 100 grand, maybe 100, 200, I don't know. How much y'all think it costs? Somebody dropped the price. Brand new 2026. Straight off the showroom floor. KW, top of the line. That's just like driving a Cadillac, baby. Or that's just like driving a Ford F-150. So what do y'all think the price tag on this bad boy is? This sweet. And I guess they picked yellow. Yellow is classified as the bumblebee. Because they have, I think, Dodge trucks that are like their bumblebee. So we got a few of them. But like I said, I'm just going to walk along. This is a line of a whole bunch of brand new fleet ones. But that yellow one, that bumblebee, I don't know who bought that truck or what are they going to name it. But they got a few of them here. Varieties of colors. But that's the 2026 brand new. Kudos, Terminator. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the chat. I appreciate you joining in. Did you check out that bumblebee right there, that yellow truck? Isn't that a beauty? That is a beauty. I appreciate anybody that come in this type of morning. This type of morning. Yes. You guys, welcome. I'm trying to read the chat as I'm walking. So, pardon me if I can't see that good, but yeah. Got some Volvos. I'm just showing you guys that are here in the chat. Who is here? It says Lord, it says lizard. It says lizards out and about. Yeah, baby, the lizards are strolling the lot. For real. They strolling, baby. And for you guys who don't know, this is a new Volvo. This is a 2026. Check it out. Isn't that a beauty? That's a brand new Volvo. Some of these bad boys, they say, be driving themselves. It says any lot lizards out and about. I don't know if any is out and about. I'll check for you though. It says kudos. It says my brother is a trucker. That's cool. Who your brother rode for and what does your brother drive? Does he doubles, triples, singles, like what? It looks like somebody bought this truck right here too. This is a Peterbilt. So your brother is a trucker? How long has your brother been a trucker? I'm gonna just walk through and let y'all see. See, this is what we call late night creeper. We are called the night crawlers, baby. Night crawlers. Night crawlers roll throughout the night. It says winning what? It says I just quit OTR. It says I was in Wyoming and the wind almost took me out. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God. I don't mean to be laughing. The way he said it. Wait a minute. Hold up. Winning what? Wait a minute. Wait. Hold up. What do you mean? What do you mean? Wyoming is bad. You must have been empty. He said, oh my God. Said I just quit over the road. It says I was in Wyoming. The winds almost took. I am so sorry. That is not funny. But the way he just came with it. Them wind ain't no joke, partner. I'm telling you. It says I think it's doubles, and he's a trucker for 2 years, maybe 3 by now. Okay, cool. It says, oh, looks super dope. Pooper scooper. Appreciate that. So here's my thing. If you guys come in, can y'all do me a favor? Hit the like button for your girl. Come on, y'all. Help a sister out. But you know what? I'm not trying to laugh at him. That wind will take you out in Wyoming. Any people that drive, any drivers in here knows. When you're in Wyoming, so first of all, man, why was you still on the road? You said if the wind almost took you out, so did it scare you? Is that why you quit? I'm curious. You said the wind. I've seen trucks get flipped over in that Wyoming wind out there. Yeah, Wyoming is no joke. Normally they make you shut down. If you are empty, you must have didn't have no weight on you, or you must have been empty. Because you said the wind almost took you out. I know it scared your britches off of you. Yeah, that wind ain't no joke. You must have, next time are you going to go back over the road or what? Are you going to run local? I'm just curious. He said the wind almost took him out. My goodness. I'm being nosy because I'm finna walk over here and I'm finna see, I see this truck. And I'm finna see what's going on with this truck. Look like it got towed or is missing something. I'm being nosy. Something is missing on this truck. Tim King. It says, good morning, Yolanda. Good morning, Tim. How's it going? I'm trying to figure out, oh boy, he said he was in Wyoming. He quit OTR and something took him out. It says winning what? It says the dispatch. It says sent me up there. It says 80 plus mile per hour. I'm running a repo. I am so sorry to hear that. I don't mean to be laughing, but he said, I quit OTR because the wind in Wyoming took me out. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Larry, what's going on? I haven't seen you in a minute. Hey, Larry. It says, hey, what's up, my female trucker? Nothing. Rolling, night crawling. Just decided to hop on here to see who would hop in. That's about it. Getting ready for the holidays. I've been snowed in, stuck here and there. And I'm moving around. I was stuck up there in Wisconsin. I was in Minnesota, Iowa, just making my way back down, dropping back up. Was thinking about heading to California. It says winning what? It says they said it's not bad. Okay, winner. It says be safe. It says love. It says get to that bag. Oh my gosh. He said he quit. I'm trying to see what's going on here with this truck here. I don't know what in the world happened. I wonder if he got caught in the snow or the wind or something. Good grief. gracious. What in the world happened, my boy? Oh, wee. Snow, wind, something got to this drive. I don't know what in the world happened there. I'm just going to leave this alone. Look, at first I thought maybe a deer, but this ain't no deer. I wonder where. I bet the snow. See, the weather. See, one thing which I don't know about driving a truck. Let me tell y'all something, baby. This wind is no joke. This weather is no joke. Let me tell you. You get out here, like he said, that wind will knock you off your socks. You cannot play. And when they're telling you to shut these bad boys down, you need to shut it down. You got a lot of super truckers out there that think they know how to do something. Man, it ain't no joke out here, I'm telling you. It's not. So like I say, night crawling. I'm going to be on here a few more minutes. I've never been on a live this time of morning. That's because it's just a mess. When I was stuck, I'm caught. The weather is bad. Put it like this. The weather outside is frightful. So it's pretty bad right now. But it's better where I'm at now. But I was stuck if you guys look at some of my videos, I'm trying to miss those storms. But then I'll go to certain areas, it's okay. And there's areas where it's not. So, yeah. Right now, the weather is better. And I hope everybody is having a good weekend. It is the weekend right before Christmas. I don't know what plans anybody have. If anybody is gonna be traveling, leaving town, or what all you guys got planned, what do you got going on? I'm debating if I'm going to drive to California or if I'm going to hop on the plane or if I'm gonna run. I don't know. I'm trying to read the comments. It says Mr. Rockstar. Hello, it's Mary Lee. Nice to hang out with you guys. I subbed. I appreciate that, Rockstar. Mary, I appreciate that. Welcome. Welcome to the live. It is Yolanda. And I just jumped on here for a minute. Didn't think nobody would pop in. I said, well, I would just walk around and film some stuff and upload the video and hopefully somebody would watch it later. That's about it. Same old, same old. How's everybody doing this? What is it? I'm lost. Is it Sunday? Right? Yeah. How's everybody doing this Sunday? It's Sunday morning. Yes, Sunday. Yep. So I'm going to make my little rounds. I guess you guys say, oh, you be safe. It is dark. Y'all got to remember, we have security. We have gated, badge in and badge out. People ride the lot. So there's drivers coming and going constantly. So if I was not on the yard, I would not be out walking this type of morning. Simple as that. Okay. Got a lot of yards. Drivers are trying to get home. A lot of drivers will be rolling for the holiday. Okay. A lot of drivers will be rolling for the holiday. We have our fuel aisle. That is our fuel aisle. For you guys don't know, Tim. It says, gonna cook and stay at home for Christmas. I know that's right, Tim. Just take it easy. You and Donna's just chill. What are you guys planning on cooking? You're gonna cook a turkey or a ham? You're gonna barbecue? What you guys gonna cook? I'm curious for the holidays. And you guys can see a whole bunch of trucks is lined up. I'm gonna tell y'all, this is our bobtail lot. This just shows you. You got some drivers that take off the whole winter. And they leave these trucks here. Some of these drivers ain't coming back to after next year sometimes. They left soon as the winter got started because they didn't want to be like that one driver get knocked over. Look at that. These drivers have said, you know what? I cannot deal with this weather. And then they'll come back when the weather clears up. It says, Mr. Rockstar says, I hang out with a few online truckers. Okay, then, well, that's pretty cool. So are you a trucker yourself or you just like the part of trucking? I'm curious. Huh? We got anybody you see out this time of night, we call them night crawlers. Night crawlers is what they're called. A lot of these trucks got dust on them. I don't know. Some of them are in them. Oh, look at that smoke gray one. Look at that KW. Oh, that baby is sweet. Look at that color, that smoked gray. I love that color. Don't y'all think that's a neat color? I love it. It's like a smoked gray. It's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Might have to order that truck. Look at that. That's a pretty one right there. I don't know. What color would you guys call that? Is it a smoke gray? Oh, there's our wrap truck. Check it out. Don't y'all think that's beautiful? I did a short on that. It says Tim. Ham and turkey. Okay, ham and turkey. That sounds pretty cool. This is one of our wrap trucks. We got plenty of trucks like this in case anybody haven't seen them. We have tons of trucks like this. They are special made. We have military, Air Force, Marines, all different parts of the services and stuff. Children's Miracle Network, cancer research. It's so many of them that we have. So in case you guys ever seen a wrap truck, this is what one looks like. I'll get you a better view. See how it looks. Can you guys see that? This is a wrap truck right here. This is how it looks. And then it has Change Kids Health. They just have that. And then on the top of it, it's a Kenworth. And let me show you the top of it. Kenworth. And it has that up there on the top of it, and then I'll show you the other side of it. See, it's pretty cool. In case you've never seen our wrap trucks. And then this bad boy is sweet. This is what I'm loving, this color right here. Yeah, that's one of our wrap trucks. Just want to show you it. It says, I like the trucking community. It says, I'm not a trucker. I respect those who keep America running. Oh, we really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. And I appreciate everybody that stop in. And I got one thing to ask. Why everybody up this time of night? I thought it'd be none but truck drivers up and people that work night shifts. So why y'all up tonight? But this is a view down there. What y'all doing up tonight? This time of night, there's a good amount of people up. Y'all coming in, when y'all come in, can y'all hit that like button? Show me some love. Keep me in the algorithm. But y'all just, like I said, I'm just walking the slot. I mean the slot, Lord. The lot, chit-chatting. I'm gonna go inside, grab some stuff, come out, see how freight, what they got popping off, and seeing a lot of drivers might get home. It says Mr. Rocket Saturday night. It's not Saturday. Isn't it Sunday morning? Is it not Sunday or what? Oh, I'm going to have to double check that. I could have sworn it was Sunday. It says, I'm a night owl, LOL. You know, there's a lot of people night owls, Tim. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. I just happen to be. Because me being stuck and trying to make my way, I was up there in Minnesota, man. Woo, baby. Y'all seen them videos I put out. They was not playing. I was stuck for a minute. They had your girl on lockdown. I couldn't move. I was so mad. Then they came through there and they did the plows. Let me see what's over here before I walk past to the other side, y'all. And they plowed, and then they sent me up. What was I, Wisconsin? I can't remember where was I at. Then I was going up further, make my way up to Michigan. I was like, look. Then I got to Indiana, and I was like, man, I'm finna walk around here. You guys have seen us. I've told you all of our terminals are just about set up. We all have truck wash bays. That's where anybody haven't seen it, there's people have been in my lives, and I have been at our terminals in different areas from Gary, Indiana, Memphis, Tennessee, Phoenix. If this was Phoenix would be huge. This is our truck wash. It says, you are right. It's Sunday morning. You got me. Yeah, see, I was wondering. And it says, Tim, that was a lot of snow. Hope I don't see any of that here in Clarksville, Tim. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But for you guys that have not seen a truck wash, this is a massive truck wash. This is where our drivers go for our reefers container to work everything. It's just like a regular truck wash. You see the little badge thing, you pass it, and then you just go through there. And you just wash your truck. Okay? In that little garage, like I guess a plow or whatever. I was trying to see what was over there to show you guys. There's nothing over there, just a whole bunch of down the line. I'm gonna walk back over here because I gotta go inside for a minute. It actually felt better, and it was cool because it had got to like minus, but you know I was floating from state to state. Y'all know how your girl roll. Everybody be like, where you at? I be like, look now, y'all, for my safety, come on. So I'm gonna walk back over here, and y'all, I'm so glad y'all stopped in to show me some love. I appreciate that. We got a lot of, I be filming these drivers. We call them night crawlers. When you run it through the night, it's called night crawlers. Mr. Rice says, do you own your own truck? No, I don't. I'm a company driver. Right now is the time. Nobody really wants to own their truck. You really, really don't. Not at all. At least I wouldn't want to own a truck right now myself. I really wouldn't. So yeah. But nope, I don't own my own truck. I thought about it, but as quick as I thought about it, guess what? Guess what? Your girl changed her mind. Does the company pay for the truck wash? Yes, the company pays for the truck wash, Tim. They sure do. Even if we go to the Blue Beacon, y'all look up the Blue Beacon. So we go to the Blue Beacon outside, but we have truck washers at all our hubs, but we still go to truck washers outside of them too, just as well. And they do cover them. Yes, they do. Truck washing is very expensive. Shoot, you go get a truck and a trailer, depending on what state you're in. Shoot, I think it's $100 some. I can't remember. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a minute. Because I normally go when I'm at different hubs. You know, like up on the East Coast, up here on the East Coast. You know, when you're up on the East, it's a little bit different. When you drop down, or if you're on the West Coast or the Midwest. I don't run the South too often. I do from time to time. It just depends on what I'm running, or sometimes if I'm helping them out. But a lot of times I don't run certain areas. I used to be all over. Yeah, the company does take care of it. I gotta go inside for 1 second, you guys, and I forgot my little so when I go inside, I'm gonna have to put the phone down, and then I'll come back to it to see if you guys are still there. If you guys are still there, that is cool. And if not, I do understand. I don't know, half of these drivers, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This hub, this yard, it feels like something out of the movies. We have a terminal. I'm not gonna tell y'all where it is. It is so spooky. They bought the land or whatever, and somebody said it used to be a what did they say? It used to be a oh man, used to be a mental ward where mental patients used to be, a hospital or jail, something like that. I don't know, but it's been a while since I've been there. So I'm gonna go inside. I don't know what's going on, but I will have to mute the TV if it's on. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to mute this TV. I'm gonna have to mute it. Okay, you guys are there, still there. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to, let me see here. I'll catch up with some of the comments. Merry Christmas, my driver. Merry Christmas to you too, Larry. I appreciate that. Oh, you must work for Swift. Yes, I do. Let me see. Let me catch up with the comment. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm a night owl. It says you're right. It's Sunday. It says that was a lot of snow. I hope you don't see that they're here. Okay, yes. It says do you own? Okay. Truck wash. It says, oh, you must work for Swift. Yes. Merry Christmas, my driver. Yes. It says the way things are better off working for the other man. Yes, yes, you're absolutely right. It says got to have those benefits, medical, dinner. I got to have those. So yes, you're right. Often some places don't offer any of that. You're absolutely right. And and that's why I stay here. And that's just why I'm trying to retire. I got a few, like you said, y'all know how your girl is old. But anyhow, so my thing is I am trying to hang in here because to me it really doesn't make really to me it makes no sense for me to go to another company, start all over, because some of the companies will make you wait for that insurance when I already have my insurance and all of my stuff. Let me see. Yeah, and I have all of my dental and all, because I gotta have all that. You want to have your dental, your medical. You guys know I wear glasses, stuff like that. So yeah, you want to have all of that. And it makes no sense to go somewhere and like Tim said, some companies don't even offer it to you at all. You know? So yeah. I mean, it's best to have it and not need it than to need it and to not have it. You know what I said? I'll say that. That's the way I look at it. But to me, you always gonna need some type of insurance. Because you have to go to the doctor. But I hear there's some people that don't go to the doctor. I don't understand why, but okay. And they have insurance. They do. But for whatever reason, they don't go. I mean, that's up to them too, just as well. So like I say, again, each is their own. I don't. It's what it is. Yeah, you gotta have it. Like I said, I would rather have it, but it's being a female. The average female stay at the doctor's office. I mean, not stay there, but we go and we get our checkups. Unlike the men really, you guys. Well, no offense, a lot of men, they go to the doctor, but I don't think they go like women do. Especially, because women have kids, and then if you get pregnant, you got to go get checkups and breast exam, all that stuff. But men can get problems too with the breast. I mean, I'm just saying. So yeah, everybody needs to see some doctor every once in a while just to make sure everything is all good. It's not gonna hurt. A lot of people don't like the dentist, the doctors, and all that. You gotta go. If you go once a year, go just to make sure they can tell you you're all good. Let them run some blood tests. Make sure your blood is good. They can find out a lot of different things through blood tests. You'd be surprised what they can find out just running some blood tests on you. It's better to know early than to know and it's too late. It's the way I see it. Better to know it, I'm telling you. So again, I'm just walking, trying to wind down before I get me some rest. And that's about it. What I say, when you run through the night or running like this is called night crawlers. We call it night crawlers because everybody is normally sleeping. And, it's for the truck driver phrase, we call it just crawling around in the middle of the night. Until the following morning, night crawling. That's what it's called, baby. Night crawlers. Running nights is not for everybody. Everybody do what they do. Some people can run nights, days. Some drivers run a variety of stuff. You never know. Runs it all differently. Yeah, and then a lot of times when I shut down, because a lot of times, like Tim said, he can't sleep. There's times where I'm up, where I'm trying to wind down. And this is what I'm doing to make me wind down. At first, I wasn't going to turn the camera on, but I thought, you know what? It is the weekend. Let me see Let me see if anybody's up. Either they can pop in and come and say hey, or they ain't gotta come in. And then when you guys popped in, I was like, cool, there is some night crawlers that are up. That's what we call it. We got some night crawlers that's up. So, and I'm glad you guys are here. I mean, I just been bouncing around doing everything. Yep. And I don't know if any of you guys play the lottery or gamble, whatever you're going to call it, but I'm not condoning it for nobody to go out and gamble or play the lottery. But baby, can y'all believe that, what is it, the million, what is that thing called? Powerball. Oh my gosh. That bad boy, I have got to get me a ticket. My cousin called me today and said, you need to play. What state you in? Play. You might win. You can retire early. And I didn't get to play. Then I found out that it rolled over or something like that or something. So yeah, I'm going to get my ticket, y'all. I'm going to become a billionaire? But the taxes on winning lotteries, I think, are very high, very expensive. Yeah, very expensive. It says Sunday morning, waiting on the sunrise. I know that's right. And I see your wife over there got some beautiful stuff over there. If you guys get a chance, go over there to 10Y. Well, Donna's not in here. I was going to say, drop the link if you know how to drop that link, Tim, for her channel. And go over there and check Donna's page out. She got some good content. I like that nature and all that stuff that she has and different things over there. You guys want to connect with anybody in the chat? I always say go right ahead. Show each other some love. Go over and just say hello. I mean, that's if you want to. And if you don't want to, that's understandable, you know. But I try to rock with a good group of people, good positive vibes. I love good energy. I love it. I don't like bad energy and gossip and all of that stuff. I'm just a laid back social butterfly, just chilling and talk and run my mouth, because that's what I do. What they call me, I'm a motor mouth. My mother said I came out talking, and she said, you ain't ever shut up since. I'm like, okay. My dad said, he used to call me a chatterbox. Yep. My dad said I can hold a conversation with anything, anyone, and anybody. Yeah. But you know, everybody don't have that. So yeah, if you can hold a good conversation, because like I always say, I'm that type of person that I'm going to go inside or a gathering or a party or barbecue or whatever it might be. And if everybody wallflowers and nobody is speaking or saying anything, I'm gonna get the conversation started. We're gonna be talking about something. I will get the conversation started, that's for sure. Yep. And for you guys don't know, we also have a facility too. I'm gonna show you guys. It's called Transmex. You can look it up. We have that. They run up out of Mexico. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn around, you guys. I'm going to get ready and head on back. And I think I might be getting ready to wind down a little bit. Because even before I went live, I was just doing different things. Trying to wind it down is what I'm trying to do. That's what I was trying to do, trying to wind down. And you guys, night crawlers, know what that's about when you're trying to wind down. I don't know why he got his lights on. Partner. Yeah, trying to wind down. So that's basically what it is. I'm going to walk down here, get a little bit more exercise. And depending on where I be for the holiday, I might go live, I might not, I don't know. And if I'm making it on time, it varies, because if anybody drive a truck, they know how that goes. That's why all these trucks here, you'll get stranded. They'll say, oh, we're working on the freight to get you there. Half of us will get home on Christmas Day, the day after Christmas. Heck, some of them won't even get home to New Year's. Like, for real. That's a part of trucking, baby. It's a part of trucking. And you get used to it, you know? Tim said, can't stand gossip. It's like a rattlesnake ready to strike dangerous territory. Baby, Tim be spitting out the knowledge. I am so with you on that. That gossip and all of that nonsense and that drama and that back and forth, I do not have time for it. I'm with you. Hey, Toya, you up to it? Says good morning, sister in the chat. Hey, Toya, how you doing, love? I'm just popped on here, night crawling. We just chit-chatting, just taking it easy. Tim, I love that. I love that comment right there. He be putting out some good stuff. Yep, I love it, love it, love it. I'm with you on that. Do not like all of that nonsense. I can't stand it either. But you know, when you go through them YouTube streets sometimes, that's what it is. And I try to stay away from that drama. I try. Y'all, I'm walking up on this scale. I'm going to see if I'm going to weigh myself. I said I wasn't going to weigh myself because y'all know I'm on my little weight loss journey. And I've been walking. Your girl been doing good. I don't know when I'm going to do a real good review. But the weight coming down. Oh, Tim said, good morning, Toya. Okay, yeah. It says, amen. That's true. Amen on that. All of that gossip. And they got a lot of channels like that, too, that people love. Them people that have them channels that be gossiping about celebrities and just different people's life, man, they got some big followings, like millions. And one girl, she had 1 million point something, and all she do is I scroll down all of her lives and her videos and short. It's just all about talking about different stars and celebrities, just gossip stuff that's going on in Hollywood. And all the comments, you'd be surprised at the people that love that type of stuff. No, I don't like that type of stuff at all, but some people love it. Y'all see, we got a scale right here. This scale might be off because your girl finna go weigh herself. No, that scale is not right. That mister ain't fixed it. No, I can't weigh myself on that scale because that scale is incorrect. That scale already has some numbers on there, and it says 500. I know I don't wear 500 pounds, but we're gonna walk over here and see. It says, Toya, I'm gonna try to be okay. We lost a great YouTuber. Oh, okay. You're talking about. I heard about that in. I was in Yellow K Diamond. And Dre, and is it Dre and what is it? Trippin' Dre or something. What's the full name again, Toya? So if people want to go by and give their condolence. It's Trippin' Dre. What was his wife's name with oh my gosh, I can't think. I know it's Trippin' TRPIN, something like that. One R or two. Dre and stuff. Do you know what happened though? Now he was a YouTuber, I remember that, and a lot of people just going away right before the holidays. It's so sad. My condolences go out to the family. Yeah, I heard about that earlier. Hollywood is weird these days. Yes, it is. It says tripping with Dre and Michelle. I knew it was something like that. Dre and Michelle, yes. If you guys want to, you can go by if anybody knows them. I didn't really know them like that. And but all I say is, like I did earlier on 1K Yellow Diamond, I just said my condolences go out to his entire family. I have no idea what happened, but this is the time of season when things do happen. That's why they say you need to love and love hard. If you have a significant other, whether it be a wife, husband, fiance, partner, whatever you want to call it, tell them that you love them. You know, hug your family members, pets, animals, whatever it might be, because I'm telling you, people are just dropping like flies, and everybody has an expiration date. So I'm not going to get into religion. All I can just say is I hate to hear that, less known at the holiday, but anytime. It says, Tim, don't have time for us is I'm about treating everyone the way I want to be treated. Yes. Mr. Rocket Star said, what happened? I have no idea what happened. Like I said, maybe you can go over to their page if you want to. She dropped it. It's called Tripping with Dre and Michelle to find out. Again, like I said, my condolences go out to the wife and the family. And I don't know if they had, like I said, I don't know much about them and stuff like that, but I did hear about it when I was in someone's live today. And then another person did a silent. They said, just if y'all want, you can give it a moment and just, say, hey, my condolences, their family, their friend, and just say, hey, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I can't even tell you guys, because like I say, I didn't know about it. But they are YouTubers, is what I hear, and they're I think they are mukbangers, if I'm not mistaken. Tim, good morning, bro. Okay, so y'all, I was trying to show y'all that scale. See that scale said 500? I was finna get on that scale, because I'm gonna show y'all the scale. Hold on a minute. See, but I can't get on the scale because it says 500. So I'm gonna stand on it, but I don't think it's working. I sure hate to hear. You hate to hear any of that at any time. There's another YouTuber that I used to follow. Her name is Jerry and Michael. She passed away. I was shocked, but she was dealing with stage 4 breast cancer. I've been following her for a long time, and I was so shocked when I seen her husband and her kids. I cried, and I don't even know her like that. I cried like a baby. Okay, y'all, I'm on this scale. Look at there. The scale does work. It added the 500 pound plus that. Man, I can't show y'all what I weighed. That's a doggone shame. But it does work, though. So all you do is, so when I step on that scale, that's not bad. I thought I weighed more than that. It's not bad, though. But so I did lose some weight then. Wow. Okay. Looks like I lost about 10 pounds. So when I stepped on the scale, it showed the 500 pounds plus my weight. So the scale did work. It says, thanks, I'll check it out. Yeah, check it out and stuff. Yeah, like I said, I really hated to hear that. Wow. Well, I tell you guys, stay happy. Try to keep good energy, good vibes. That's what I try to do. And when I feel that bad energy, I just don't like it. Don't like it. I made a little video about that. I don't like it. And it happens a lot on YouTube. I just don't like it. And I'm not going to get into it. I'm just going to leave it alone. If the energy and stuff and it gets too worse or whatever the deal is, baby, I'm going to fix it. Because I'm going to tell you, girl, like good, positive stuff. I like to just, everybody's not going to be happy and bubbly every day, of course. We know this. All I'm just saying is, all the negativity. See, when there's a lot of negativity, what happens is the negativity rub off on you. Then you start responding a certain way too. It says, Tim, it says, no promise of tomorrow. Be kind to people. You never know when it could be the last time you see or hear from them. You're absolutely right. Yep. It happened to a coworker of mine. It was so sad. She worked all of them years. Her name is Vera. I never forget Vera. I think Vera was married probably 30, maybe 40 years. I'm just throwing out some numbers. So make a long story short is, her husband had already retired, and they sold their house, and they bought the campers that you travel in, look like big old buses. And I don't know, I guess they put all the money in the bank, because those things are pretty expensive. And he had worked wherever he had worked for years, and she still had a couple more weeks before she retired. They did all of that work in all of them years, and for her to go home, and when she went home, this was some years ago before I had started driving. This is when I used to work in the pharmacy and stuff, and she went home on her lunch break. She didn't live far, and when she went home, he had dropped right there in the shower, and it was just devastating. And she still had a couple more weeks for to retire. They was gonna travel and drive around the world and stuff like that. And the crazy part is, he had called her at work earlier, but she said so the girl that answered her phone said, "Oh, Vera, is your husband?" She says, "Oh, tell him I'm busy. I'll have to call him back." And the sad part, she never got to talk to him because he had called and she was busy. And I guess she was figured, okay, I'll be going home soon to see you on your lunch break. But I bet she wish she would have picked up that phone then. That job wasn't more important than losing her husband. I mean, it's something when you lose someone like that. It's kind of sad. Recreational vehicle, yeah. Edward, hey, Edward, welcome to the chat. You're still up too. A lot of people is up, yeah. And that's what I say. You find somebody, you have to be very careful. It says that's so true. When your entire family, including your children, stop talking to you because you finally spoke your piece, let it go and live happily. Toya, what? It says that's so true, but when your entire family, including your children, stop talking to you because you finally spoke your piece, let it go and live happily. Okay, sis, I ain't gonna even ask you. I ain't gonna even go there. But okay, I'm not saying I'm confused. But when you said your entire family, including your children, so I hope you ain't saying your entire family and including your children is not speaking to you. I hope you just, well, like I said, I don't get in folks' business. We going okay. I'm gonna take it for what you just said. We gonna leave it alone. Huh? What you doing up? What I'm doing up, handling business. It says, Toya said, none of my family talk to me. Why? Oh, yeah, I'm saying I don't like to be no what? None. So wait a minute. Let me make sure I hear this right. You said none of your family talk to you, right? You said me. And you have children, because I know I've asked you about that in your live, because I told you I had two. And so you don't speak to your kids or none of your family? Wow, I hope that's not so. Because everybody needs somebody in their life to lean on, to talk to, or something. Wow, that is something. None of my family talk to me. Huh. Wow. Child, you just, boy, I tell you. I hate to hear that, Toya. I really do. I really do. Well, I tell you, life is something else, and dealing with people and everybody's going through different things and stuff like that. Well, I tell you, and these holidays is tough. It is tough. It's tough already, but I think the holidays get even tougher for a lot of people. I really do. That's why we gotta always check on each other. Gotta try to get along with each other the best way that you can. And if you got issues, sometimes find a way to try to talk to that person. Try to find a way, or people, whoever it is. But I found out sometimes that it's just not talking. You just can't talk to some people. That is just no talking. It says Mr. Right. It says none of mine do either, except one brother. Oh. Yeah, it's something. Boy, that's tough. I really, really hate to hear stuff like that, but I'm quite sure it's so many people that are out like that, that are like that. I'm quite sure it's tons of them. Tons of them. He said, except for one of his brothers. And do you talk to your brother often, Mr. Rockstar? I would hope so. Wow. That is something. Well, everybody got their reasons and their issues and stuff like that. Yeah, really do. So you guys, I said I was going to make my rounds back. It's funny how this little hour, I wasn't even going to be on here an hour. It's not an hour, 10 more minutes, it'll be 1 hour. But I guess by the time I turn and do my turn and head back towards the front, I would have been done one full hour. So it says, Tim, I always tell Donna life is like a deck of cards. What hand we will be dealt in the next life is a gamble from one day. Yes, you're absolutely right. Just like, remember that, who was that, Forrest Gump said life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get until you bite into it. Okay, Toya says, my mom's siblings or children talk to me because of one sibling, and my children follow them because they all have love for money, which is the root of all evil. I've been better without those narcissists. Wow. That is deep. That is so deep, sweetheart. And I really, really hate to hear that. So money is the root of Evil. There's a song. You ever heard that song? Who sings that song? Is it the? It's not the Temptation. Where it says money, 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 money. How does that song go? Money will make a woman sell her precious body for that mean green. Oh, mighty, mighty. Who sings that song? Is it the Temptation or the Four Tops? Anyhow, it's a song about money, and I'm gonna tell you, sweetheart, that money is something else. People would do some dangerous things. I watch a program, I don't know if you guys ever heard it. It's a program called Snap. And it's mind blowing that some of those people, what they do for like insurance money and policies and all that, like to me that's blood money. That's how can you even enjoy that? You've murdered, you've killed some. I'm not supposed to. You've unalived, my bad. You've unalived. You've done some treacherous things just for insurance money or whatever it might be. It's not that serious for me. I don't think nobody's life should have a price tag on it. I mean, I'm depend on the circle. I'm just saying. I think y'all get what I'm saying. But like, how do you enjoy the money? Oof, how do you even enjoy that? People do some weird things. It says, no, he has his own family and can't be bothered. But because I had a stroke, he is paying to me now. Oh, wow. So you had a stroke. Oh, I hate to hear that. Wow. I hope you're doing well, getting around pretty good. It says, Tim, money is dangerous. Yes, it is, Tim. You ain't lying. Tim be spitting out knowledge. Boy, for real. Tim thinks the same way I think. Oh, boy, I tell you. I mean, I look at it like this. I don't have a love for money. I'm trying to explain it. People go, oh, you might say you drive a truck. No, y'all missing the point. Because trust me, I'm living from, I'm trying to make it like everybody else. Don't get it twisted. What I'm saying is money is a tool. My dad used to tell me money is a tool. That's all it is. But some people actually love money. Of course, we need money to buy food, a place to stay, to do. Oh, you need money for everything. Well, I look at it like this. What sense does it make to have a whole bunch of money in the bank, but you're sick and you can't even enjoy it? I'm not. We'll be on here a whole nother hour. I'm not finna get it. These are just my opinion, my beliefs, because I have people in my family that's on the other side that they're well off. I don't deal with them like that, but I deal with them from time to time because they're all about money. You see what I'm saying? I'm not all about money like that. I can, if I have it, if I don't, it don't matter to me. As long as I got a place to lay my head, I ain't gonna even lie. I'm gonna tell y'all the God's honest truth. I would rather live in a cardboard box on the side of the curb with a pillow and a blanket and have people around me that love me, my good health, and live my best life than to live in a mansion up in Beverly Hills or some gated community and have all the money in the world and don't have, my health is not good, and I'm around people that are miserable and unhappy. I can go on and on. You know, everybody sees stuff differently. You know? Everybody sees things differently. You ain't lying about that, Tim. You cannot take it with you, that's for sure. And Toya, it says, money is okay, but the love of money is evil. Yes, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And see, that's what people don't understand. Of course, like I said, you need money because you got to buy food. You got to pay your rent, your mortgages, cars, or whatever. I mean, it ain't saying that, like, you know, like I was talking about the lottery, you hit it, you come in money. That's fine. But like one thing Tim said, you can't take it with you. You can't. You can't. You know, I had a relative that was well off and he passed away, and kids back and forth in court fighting over property. And that just don't make no sense to me. My sock whatsoever. And y'all still need to be worried about him. Y'all trying to fight over the property, what y'all want to do and all this weird stuff. It says, we are on separate ends of the country. It says, I'm fine. I'm not paralyzed. God has blessed me. There you go. Yes. YouTube is my family. You know what? I hear a lot of people say that, Toya, YouTube is their family. I hear that. Yes. Just like for people that, or I'm not going to say cults or gangs, whatever. People choose when they don't have that blood family, they choose family in different ways and different stuff like that. Long as you got family, that's all that matters. Stuff like that. Whatever you call family. Long as you got someone that you can talk to, that you can bond with, and stuff like that. You know. It says, Mr. Rockenstar, amen, 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 yes. And and it's like that. It's just like, for you guys don't know and stuff like that with me too, my husband, it's been a year and a half that my husband has been gone. We was going on 37 years I would have been married. We had our ups and downs. Everybody have their ups and downs. We've been through a lot, but God, I thank God for the time I met him when we were young. We were teenagers. Been knowing him well over 40 years. We were just children. But, we were blessed to have 2 beautiful daughters and grandkids. So in the time that I was able to have with him, I'm not complaining. I thank God for it, because everybody has an expiration date. You know what I'm saying? And it's better. He's in a better place. He's not suffering. Do I miss him? Yes, I do. But at the end of the day, he was going through so much. And one thing, when you've been with somebody for so long and they're not there, they're not only your spouse, whether it be your husband, wife, whatever, girlfriend, boyfriend, however, and you lose that person after being around them, because they become more than that. They're your best friend, they're your companion, you do everything together, you fight, you fuss, you make up, you break up, everything, all them years. So you get accustomed to it. So that's what brought me to YouTube from the beginning, when I had lost Tim. If you guys go back and look at my videos, my older videos, my first 1 or 2 videos, it was dedicated to him. His name is Andre, and may he rest in peace. The holiday come around. My youngest daughter is taking it hard right now. They both are taking it hard, but the youngest one is taking it a little bit tougher than the older one. So when you lose somebody, oh, trust me, it's not a good feeling. But at the same time too, all the materialistic stuff he had, he couldn't take none of that with him. See. I'd rather have him here and all that material stuff. That's stuff, and this people don't understand, but that's something for a whole nother thing right there. Oh, young, beautiful love, I love it. Yes, it says, I'm so sorry. I appreciate that he's in a better place. But if you guys say, like I say, that he's like my first or second videos. That's what made me start YouTube. A friend of mine had said, well, why don't you thinking about doing a dedication for him and then put out a video and this and that? I was like, nah, and I did it. And at first, when I started my YouTube channel, that's all I was doing was videos of him. Me when we were younger, because I guess I was going through stuff. I was still in shock and disbelief that he was not here. And that's all I did for the longest. And then I did my first mukbang video, if y'all could see, where your girl sat down and ate some salmon. That was my first original video. But when I started, all I was doing was just videos about him. I guess that was my way of coping. I'm still dealing with it. It says, amen, he is in paradise. Yes, he is definitely in paradise. He's definitely in a better place, for sure. You know what I'm saying? He suffered, but he was a juvenile. He was had diabetes when he was young. I think Dre, we call him Dre. I think Dre had diabetes. If I'm not mistaken, 12, maybe 13, and stuff. And so he handled it pretty well. But of course, if anybody know about diabetes, you can do your research over a period of years. It of course will attack your kidney. You you have problems. It got to his pancreas and. Just a lot of little stuff, and he went on dialysis, and he struggled with dialysis for years, and then he had a double transplant, a kidney and a pancreas, and then from there he got cancer from the medications, and then it was just a mess. Oh God, it was just a mess. But he hung in there. He fought that fight. If he was here today, he would be coming up. His birthday would be coming up, and he would be 61, going on 62. Yes. So yes, I mean, he was young, but there's people younger than that. Like I said, I thank God the time that he was here. There's some people, but I tell you, life is something else. Like what is Forrest Gump is like a box of chocolate. You never know, just don't know. Just like Toya was just talking about this young man that passed right before the holiday time. So many tragedy stories and stuff. I just lost one. A lot of us truck drivers we call each other road dogs. Lost a road dog not too long ago. To cancer. He had liver cancer, stage 4. It's that still bothers me. I mean, it's just sad when you lose anybody, even if you lost a pet. You know, I remember one time I used to have, my husband had got me an aquarium, a 150-gallon aquarium that he had custom made. Oh, that was my baby. But anyhow, I had all these different fish. I had piranhas and just all kind of goldfish. Until the piranha would eat the fish. It was just a mess. But anyhow, this one piranha that I had, yes, a piranha fish, was my baby. And she passed away. And it was like, this is a fish. And it's like I cried for days. So I'm just saying, I'm not comparing a fish with the life of a human, but I'm just saying, when you have a pet, or you can also have somebody that's in your life, whether it's a special friend, it's a spouse, relative, next door neighbor, somebody on YouTube that you don't even know. I told you I just lost with Jerry. I've been watching her, Jerry and Mike. Y'all, you can look them up. They have a YouTube channel. And she passed away, and I cried for 2 days straight. She doesn't even know me, and I don't even know her. Like that. I know her from YouTube, from watching her channel. That's about it. It says, sweet dog. Hello. It says, gotta go back to see your content. Yes, that my husband is in there, one of the first. Yeah, he's in there. Yeah, go check some of them. Those are some of my short videos, and you can check out some of my older videos. And that's another thing. A lot of people, when they join in with you, they start from the beginning and they work their way. They'll just start in where they came in and subscribe to you. What I do, just like you, Toya, if you notice it, I'm going through some of your older videos. I'm working. I try to start from the beginning and work, and I'll flip back and forth. So somewhere in there, eventually I will finish all of your videos, and then I work on the lives. And that's how I do with people that I rock with, but everybody does theirs differently. Then I jump in and out every now and then in your posts, but I mainly focus on the videos. I focus on the videos is what I do. And I'll start from the beginning. I'll work my way in the middle. I kind of jump around depending on what I got going on. I'll hit 1 or 2 videos, then I'll go to somebody else's page. And that's how I support. That's how I'm able to see older videos. You'll see me on there on an older video. Because I did that to Slim Shell, and she was like, woo, that's an old video. Like 2 and 3 years old or something. A lot of people say, oh, I forgot all about that video. Because they don't go back and look at them. So, yeah. Well, you guys, I'm not going to hold you guys, because I do have to still take care of some things and try to rest. And, and I'll be popping on here and there, depending on what I got going for the holiday throughout the week. I want everybody to have a wonderful, wonderful week. I really do. It says, Toya, it says, I got a dog when he was 6 weeks old. It says, my disabilities hit. It says, I trusted my mom to get and take care of him. He was raised inside. And she said she had him outside in the cold, unalived him. Oh, wow. Oh, my. Yes. So that's what it is. Because, that happened to my neighbor's dog, too. Toya, I know exactly what Toya is saying is her dog that she had stayed inside, and Toya is saying that she had disabilities or something. She had her mom to look after the dog, and the dog was used to staying inside, so the mother probably didn't bring the dog on the inside, put the dog on the outside, and the dog was, like she said, unalive. That happened. That's the same thing happened to my neighbor's dog. He was clean with no fleas, but she let the flea back. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've heard of different stuff like that. I've heard of stuff like that. That happened, like I said, to my neighbor. My neighbor had a dog, and she went in the hospital, emergency, had to have surgery, and she had to go into like a rehab and stuff like that. And when she went through that rehab, she left the dog. I think it was with her daughter, her sister, and her sister did not want the dog on the inside. They put the dog on the outside, and it was cold. And the same thing happened. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, just stay prayed up, everybody. Well, alrighty, you guys. And Tim is saying good night. Stay safe out there. Merry Christmas to everyone. And you guys, I'm gonna do my little dance. Said, hey, 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 hey. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Hey, hey, hey. Y'all have a good one, you know. So Merry Christmas to everyone, for those that celebrate and those that don't. Okay. And you guys, just look after each other. Just stay positive and keep good vibes, everyone, okay? And thank you for coming in and walking along with me and chit-chatting on this late night. This is my first time ever doing a late chat. But thank you guys. Y'all have a Merry, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's Yolanda, and I'm out. Talk to you later, Yolanda. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday.